Hello, Sioux Falls High School baseball fans. Today on SEBA Insider, we're pleased to have head coach Joel Sage from the Roosevelt Rough Riders as our guest. Coach Sage, last year, Rough Riders 8-8, missed out in the state tournament bid by getting beat by Aberdeen at Aberdeen. A little comment review of last year.
Well, we had a decent season. Like you said, we ended up 8-8. Aberdeen beat us out. We were the wild card, which, if you look at that, we were the fifth best team in the state. But we really need to break through and make it to the state tournament at the very least.
Now, you lost several key people. Could you comment on those people that you lost?
Sure. We lost Chaz Palmer, our all-state center fielder. We lost Ross Peterson, who DH'd for us all season. Lost Peter Olson, who played first base for us. Lost Casey Leaf, who was a pitcher, and he played a little bit of first base and left field until he was injured. That shortened his season by about 8 to 10 games. And then we had Ryan Anderson, who played outfield for us.
Now, I know you got some talented juniors who are now seniors. Looking at your group, and so far they've been busy with pitcher-catcher workouts, and I know you haven't started team practice until March. Who are you looking to replace some of these guys?
Well, we're really going to look toward our seniors for leadership and production, and I think it all starts with well, I don't know who it really starts with. I'm just going to rattle off all 9 of them. We've got Nick Thune, who's going to pitch and play outfield for us. Very good left-handed hitter. We have the 2 Sams, Sam McGee and Sam Hubble, and both those guys we hope will play second base, and Sam Hubble might play a little first base and a little DH because he's had some arm problems. We have Dylan Jones at third base. Christian Wolfgang can play shortstop, third base, catch, and pitch for us. Back to Dylan, he can also pitch, as well as Sam McGee. We have Tyler Riddle, who's a very good pitcher for us, maybe play a little outfield. We have AJ Mancuso, who can play first base and do a little pitching for us. We have Jordan Geese, who can play second base and pitch a little bit for us. And we also have Jace Bunkers joining us after a 1-year hiatus, and we'll look for him to play outfield and pitch for us.
Well, it sounds like you have a number of players that can play a lot of different positions. At this point, it looks like we're going to be inside for a while because of the weather. How is that impacting how you're trying to get your team prepared, knowing that the guys are probably just taking a quick look out the window and like, wow, there's 6 feet of snow out at Harmon?
Well, it's the old cliche, but you just take it one practice at a time and do everything you can to keep them motivated, keep it light, make sure they're having fun while they are working hard and getting better at what they need to improve at. And we definitely want to approach it as we're teaching them the game, making sure that they understand the fundamentals, whether it's fielding ground balls or improving their ability to hit, fine-tuning their mechanics as far as pitching goes, and just doing everything that we can to make sure that they're fully prepared once we do get outdoors and get some games going.
Now, looking at the season, in your region, who's going to be the team to beat? Hopefully Roosevelt's going to be the team to beat, but looking at your opponents.
Okay, yeah, looking at our opponents, you definitely have to put O'Gorman up there. Based on what they did last year, they were the 2nd seed in the region. They also made it to the state tournament. And they definitely had our number. We went 1-3 against them. And a big part of that was Danny Hughes. He absolutely had our number. We faced him for 15 innings, and we scored 1 run in that time. But you know what? They still have Tony Vigor as a pitcher, and plenty of other talented players. Another senior that comes to mind is Corey Steffen. So I look for O'Gorman to be very solid, and Brookings is going to be good too. They've got the Thomas brothers, Zach and Matt, very good pitchers. They got a kid who moved from Pierre, Landon Bush, who's going to be a great left-handed pitcher, and probably a couple other guys who can do a good job for him. So Brookings is going to be tough, and then even Watertown. I think our region is very balanced, and there are a lot of very good pitchers. You look at Watertown with Eric Danforth, excellent left-handed pitcher, and Dom Weisler, who has returned from Tommy John surgery, and I know he kind of eased his way into it last summer as a Legion pitcher, but I look for him to have a good season, and he'll be a tough pitcher to face.
Some talented young men out there.
Definitely.
Now, I know you have some outstanding numbers once again at Roosevelt. and no program would be a program without the coaching staff. And I think you're very fortunate you have two young guys that are returning. Could you comment a little bit about your assistant coaches?
Yeah, it's always nice to have continuity, and we have Jason Nias back. He's a former Roosevelt player and Post 15 West player, All-State catcher. And he will be handling the JV. This again will be his third season in a row. He actually coached our freshman-sophomore team about 5 years ago and took a year off. And then we have Adam Rothenberger back for the third year in a row. He'll be coaching our freshman-sophomore team. And then my younger brother, Matt Sage, will be helping out with varsity.
Well, very good. Well, Coach, we hope that the weather improves rather quickly and that Roosevelt Rough Riders will maybe take that next step up to the state tournament. It'd be nice to see 3 or 4 Sioux Falls, and impossible to have 4 teams, but we almost had 3 teams there last year, and this year the state high school Class A tournament's going to be in Sioux Falls at the Pheasant Stadium, Fighting Pheasants.
That's right.
And so we encourage all the high school baseball fans in Sioux Falls to come on out when the weather will allow us to get outside. And again, thanks Coach Sage, and best of luck to you this spring.
All right, thanks a lot, Lyle.